Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. A human being is part of a whole called by us the universe. The man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he can't are both right. If you fight with all your might, there is a chance of life, whereas death is certain if you cling to your corner. All men know the utility of useful things, but they do not know the utility of utility. No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Search of truth is actually a search of strength to handle the truth. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, choose selfishness, have few desires. The truth does not change according to our ability to stomach it. Between living and dreaming, there is a third thing. Guess it. A common man marvels at uncommon things. A wise man marvels at the commonplace. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. In business, professionalism is not a tactic, but a moral value. Everything you do doesn't have to be seen or heard. Your highest thoughts sometimes arise in your lowest moments. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Prioritize your physical and mental health. They are your most valuable assets. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Doubting your judgments is the beginning of enlightenment. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you odd. Consideration for others is the basis of a good life, a good society. Do not swallow bait offered by the enemy. Do not interfere with an army that is returning home. She will always wear her crown, regardless of the hate. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe. We need to renew ourselves often. Even temples need renovation. If freedom is short of weapons, we must compensate with willpower. The trick is to enjoy life. Don't wish away your days, waiting for better ones ahead. To succeed in life, you need 3 things: a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone. Your sacred space is where you can find yourself over and over again. I'm glad I see with my eyes and not the pages I've read. War is a matter of vital importance to the state. 10 seconds, that's all it takes for life to throw you a curveball. The better organized the state, the duller its humanity. It's faith in something and enthusiasm for something that makes a life worth living. I can chase you and I can catch you, but there is nothing I can do to make you mine. Once you really know yourself, can't nobody tell you nothing about you. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. A petty thief is put in jail. A great brigand becomes a ruler of a nation. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. All men who have achieved great things have been great dreamers. May my heart be kind, my mind fierce, and my spirit brave. Sometimes you recognize truth because it destroys you for a bit. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. Here, In this quiet place we own, worlds are born. Run the voodoo down. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. I think there is only one quality worse than hardness of heart, then that is softness of head. If you don't take risks, you will always work for someone who does. Small circle, private life, and peaceful mind. Settle one difficulty, and you keep 100 away. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. If you fuel your journey on the opinions of others, you are going to run out of gas. That is all very senseless, but this senselessness has a pretty mouth, and it smiles. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. You endure what is unbearable, and you bear it. That is all. The trouble is, you can shut your eyes, but you can't shut your mind. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are. People are the most difficult thing in the world to change. Leadership is all about making things to move forward, not backward. All I have is all I need, and all I need is all I have in this moment. Pretend to be weak, so your enemy may grow arrogant. When you are identified with the One, all things will be complete to you. Time cannot put anything in your hands until you let go of the time. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. The difficult problems in life always start off being simple. Great affairs always start off being small. Great knowledge is universal. Small knowledge is limited. Great words are inspiring. Small words are chatter. To understand the limitation of things, desire them. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Find ecstasy in life. The mere sense of living is joy enough. Other people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Some people look for a beautiful place. Others make a place beautiful. Be bold. Don't be shy to say no to the future you don't like. You never know who you're inspiring or uninspiring. People notice more than you think. If you are not having fun, you are doing something wrong. He who pursues fame at the risk of losing his self is not a scholar. Man is no longer an artist. He has become a work of art. Just go with it, he thought. You won't figure out anything if you give in to fear. With regard to narrow passes, if you can occupy them first, let them be strongly garrisoned and await the advent of the enemy. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. Everything is hard before it is easy. The cost of being wrong is less than the cost of doing nothing. Each star is a mirror reflecting the truth inside you. I had forgotten how much light there is in the world till you gave it back to me. There is nothing frightening in the dark if you just face it. From a certain point onward, there's no longer any turning back. Feeling guilty does not set us free. Being equipped sets us free. There is no progress or accomplishment without sacrifice. Notice the difference between being in control and needing control. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Birth is not the beginning. Death is not the end. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. I encounter one example after another of how relative truth is. People say that life is the thing, but I prefer reading. One day you will wake up, and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. A kingdom that has once been destroyed can never come again into being, nor can the dead ever be brought back to life. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. I'm not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship.